Reviews examines the literature on the topic and reveals that a gluten-free diet can affect children's recovery. It speeds it up. So when you put a child on a wheat-free or gluten-free diet, you're going to help them speed up healing, especially if they have celiac, and you'll reduce bone problems. So one more reason to go wheat-free. By the way, anytime I make a dish, like I made some sugar-free, wheat-free cupcakes, I make them out of sprouted wheat. Sprouts do not contain gluten, so therefore you can have them. Next up, the future of diabetes treatment may be using resveratrol. Excuse me, they sprayed something in the room here, an air therapy, and cleaned the bacteria out. They didn't air the room right. A little dry. Resveratrol, a molecule found in red grapes, has been shown to improve diabetes conditions. And until now, little has been known about how these beneficial changes are mediated in the body. A new study published in Endocrinology, the Journal of the Endocrinology Society, shows that the brain plays a key role in mediating resveratrol's anti-diabetic actions, potentially paving the way for future orally delivered diabetic medication that target the brain. Resveratrol activates what are called sirtuins, a class of proteins that are thought to be the underlying factor in caloric restriction. So here's my thought. Why don't you simply take 100 milligrams if you're diabetic twice or 3 times a day of resveratrol? That is better than waiting for a drug to come out, because that helps you immediately. I'm a big believer in exercise. Here's one more reason. From Professor McLean, University of Colorado School of Medicine. I'll be out in Colorado. For all of you living in Colorado, I will be doing a double pump. That's 4 hours on PBS in Denver in a couple of weeks, and I'll let you know when I'm going to be out there. 2 brand new programs I'm doing, and then from there I go into Atlanta. So all of our listeners in Atlanta, I'll let you know the dates. So if you want to watch the premiere of 2 programs in Denver and 2 programs in Atlanta, coming up shortly. Anyhow, exercise minimizes weight gain if you've lost weight and you don't want to put back on. So if you don't want to rebound and get your weight back up, you've got to exercise 45 minutes a day for 5 days a week. Now, I'm a big believer in using probiotics. They help reestablish a healthy, vital, life-improving bacteria in the gut. Most people eat foods containing sugar and refined carbohydrate, white flour products, bagels and donuts and white bread and pastas that actually diminish the good bacteria and increase the bad bacteria, and hence increase yeast. Here's the latest on why you should be consuming probiotics on a daily basis. It says the following: treating pregnant mothers and their infants with select strains of probiotics reduces skin conditions in their kids. So probiotics help the immune system, and that in turn helps lessen conditions such as the rate of eczema. And that's important. If you've been eating your green juices and drinking them, or eating and drinking the powder from them, and if they contain spirulina, and I know some of you can take a green product that has spirulina, here's the latest. It helps treat anemia. According to this report, it says, quote, many people don't know this, but spirulina is an outstanding dietary aid to help prevent or reverse anemia. An excellent summary of spirulina was done. The author summarized many of the potential benefits of spirulina. Quote, spirulina has been experimentally proven in vivo and in vitro that it is effective to treat certain allergies, anemia, cancer, toxicity of the liver, viral and cardiac diseases, hyperglycemia, which is high blood sugar, hyperlipidemia, which is elevated cholesterol and triglycerides, immunodeficiency, and inflammatory processes, among other conditions. And unlike other algae, the cell wall of spirulina has high concentrations of mucopolysaccharides, which are easily digested and form glycoprotein complexes that are important in the formation of protein in the buildings of cell membranes. So that means that spirulina, very good for you. We've always wondered what causes allergies that lead to serious breathing conditions, in some cases even asthma. Well, we know that dairy products can do that. We also know that wheat and dairy together can do that. We know that vaccines can do that, but we didn't know that vitamin deficiencies until now could do that. This is from Thorax, the peer-reviewed journal. Quote, low vitamin intake may increase the risk of and severity of asthma, according to a study at the University of Nottingham. Quote, our findings indicate that low levels of vitamin C intake and to a lesser extent vitamin A are consistently associated with asthma risk to a degree that if causal would be sufficient to be clinical relevant. In that lay language, that just means if you don't get enough vitamin C and vitamin A, you can end up having asthma. The top 5 herbs to promote kidney health. Couchgrass. That's a perennial that it's found on every continent except Africa. It contains a polysaccharide and volatile oil and mucilage and other nutrients, and very important for your kidneys. Green tea, and it's been used for thousands of years, and it has polyphenols, which are the plant antioxidants that inhibit kidney stones and prevent cancers of the prostate, ovaries, liver, breast, and colon. And green tea also helps the liver by reducing fatty deposits, known to encourage improvement of the heart and circulatory system, the brain, the pancreas. It reduces cholesterol. It's good as a heart tonic. It's a stimulant. It's anti-inflammatory, and it has diuretic properties. Then Java tea, Java, it's a shrub with lilac-colored flowers, and the Java tea is native to Australia and Asia, and the leaves have been used medicinally for a long time. They contain flavons and volatile oils and lots and lots of potassium, and it's used for kidney conditions and helping with kidney stones and kidney infection and renal function. Then you have a large sticky leaf purple flower plant that is called Rehmannia, Rehmannia. Very good as a great detoxifier. And finally you have Uva ursi, Uvaursi. It's also known as bearberry, and it's a low-lying evergreen shrub native to Europe, and the leaves are gathered and with the berries, and it contains hydroquinones and tannins, very good as an antiseptic. It's been used to help the kidneys for a long time. That's the latest 5 important herbs to help kidney function. I'm Gary Null. Please stay with us.